What if I told you there's a way to build a six-figure business by solving every small business owner's biggest nightmare? Missed phone calls, unanswered messages, and lost customers. Well, it's possible, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to set up and sell AI agents to small businesses using GoHighLevel, a tool that I currently use to run my seven-figure marketing agency and software business. Last month, we generated over $370,000 in revenue and on pace to hit over $4 million this year. And every day we are using agents and AI to handle automations for our small business clients. And today I'm going to show you exactly how you can start doing the same thing too. Let's jump in with chapter 1, understanding the AI agent opportunity. Here's the truth. Most small businesses struggle to manage everything they need to do to maintain a good online presence. They miss answering direct messages, phone calls, responding to reviews, and many other inquiries that could undoubtedly grow their business. And they know it. But in the past, the only solution to these frustrating problems was to hire more employees or an expensive agency. But not anymore. AI agents can handle these unique tasks instantly, 24/7, and at a fraction of the cost, ensuring every message is answered, every lead is followed up, and every opportunity to grow is captured without the overhead of traditional hiring. And businesses are catching on. They have seen the AI headlines on the news, and those who were skeptical of AI just 2 years ago are now actively seeking solutions, which opens the door for many new entrepreneurs to start businesses that offer AI solutions. Inside of GoHighLevel, there's a voice AI agent that can handle incoming phone calls, qualify leads, book appointments, and transfer complex issues to human staff. There's a conversation agent that manages text messages, social media messages, and website chat across multiple platforms simultaneously. Also included is a review agent that monitors online review sites and responds automatically with appropriate messages based on star ratings. Even an automation agent that creates complex workflows that nurture leads, follow up with customers, and handle routine business processes without human intervention. You can take their powerful AI tools and make them look like your own software company. And that's exactly what I do. Instead of telling clients, I use GoHighLevel, you can say, here's my proprietary AI software platform. Your clients will log into a system with your logo, your colors, and your company name. They'll never see any GoHighLevel branding anywhere. Think of it like private labeling. Just like how grocery stores put their own brand on products made by other companies, you're putting your brand on GoHighLevel's technology. Your clients think you built this amazing AI software yourself. The best part is that you don't need to hire developers, spend years building software, or invest hundreds of thousands of dollars. GoHighLevel has already done all the hard work. You just add your branding and start selling it as your own AI automation platform. If you are looking for a good business idea, then I encourage you to test this out for yourself. Usually they offer a 14-day free trial, but I have a special link that gets you access to a 30-day free trial in the description below. Plus, if you use my link, then you get access to other bonuses as well. Because what makes this different from other AI tools is the business model. Instead of selling one-time setups, you're building a recurring revenue software business. Once you set up AI agents for a client, they pay you every month for ongoing service. 10 clients at $500 per month equals $5,000 in recurring revenue. Plus, the profit margins are incredible. With the GoHighLevel software plan, you get access to set up an unlimited amount of accounts for your users. This is unreal and what made me switch to GoHighLevel in the first place. Today, I currently have over 300 sub-accounts with clients paying thousands of dollars for my services, but my agency only pays $497 per month. For comparison, if I was using a software like HubSpot or Keep, then I would be paying tens of thousands per month because they charge per account. Let me share my screen and show you exactly what this looks like in Chapter 2, setting up your white label business. The foundation of your AI agent business starts with properly setting up GoHighLevel's white label features. This transforms GoHighLevel from a tool you use into a branded software platform you own and resell. By white labeling your desktop web app, your customers will be using your domain when logging in and using the app. For example, instead of app.gohighlevel.com, they would use app.mynewbusiness.com. Start by upgrading to GoHighLevel's agency plan with software mode enabled. This gives you the ability to create unlimited sub-accounts for clients and charge them monthly subscription fees through Stripe integration. Once you are upgraded and logged in, you will see a new option called Software Configurator. Go there and click Add Your Plan. Then select the sub-account you want to use to sell your own software. My software is called Marketing Tank, but for this example, I'll select the Demo sub-account. From there, you can start to set up the software product. You'll start with general information like giving it a name and description. Then you can start to configure your more specific settings like usage limits if you want your customers to only be able to add a certain number of users or contacts. This is great if you want to offer a very basic plan. Next, you can select which specific features you want included in your plan, or you can give them access to everything. At the top, you can attach a specific snapshot to be included in the plan as well. The snapshot is actually a really important piece of this, which we will discuss more in the next section. But moving on, you can offer specific credits for users or rebill users if they decide to use other features in HighLevel. Next, you can set up your own monthly and annual pricing and a trial period as well. As you can see, setting up your software is kind of like setting up a product on Shopify or Amazon. Super easy. Plus, keep in mind that all these settings can be adjusted later, and you can add an unlimited amount of other plans as well. Once your software is configured, then I would suggest customizing it more by adding your white label domain, your own business logo that you can make with ChatGPT, and customizing the color scheme to match your brand. Once you have it set up, then it's time to get down to business with Chapter 3, creating industry-specific AI agent snapshots. Here's where you can build a truly scalable software business. Instead of creating custom solutions for every client, develop industry-specific templates, which GoHighLevel calls snapshots, that can be deployed repeatedly with minimal customization. This transforms your business from custom development to scalable software. Start by picking an industry you already have connections in. If you've worked in healthcare, focus on medical practices. If you have restaurant experience, target that industry. Your existing knowledge gives you credibility and helps you understand specific pain points. Let's say you choose dental practices. Create a comprehensive snapshot that includes voice AI trained on dental terminology, appointment scheduling protocols, insurance verification processes, and patient communication guidelines. Build in conversation flows for common scenarios like emergency calls, routine cleanings, and new patient inquiries. Then develop a reviews AI process specifically for dental practices that responds appropriately to different types of reviews. Happy patients get thank you messages that encourage referrals. Concerned patients get professional responses that demonstrate care and offer to resolve issues privately. Then you could create workflow automations that handle patient follow-ups, appointment reminders, treatment plan discussions, and insurance processing. Everything a dental practice needs to run more efficiently while providing better patient service. Once you have the perfect snapshot, you can pitch it to dental practices as the Dental Connect AI suite or whatever you choose to brand it. Each practice pays you monthly for access to your specialized software. The same approach works for restaurants with reservation management, order taking, and customer service. Home service companies need lead qualification, scheduling, and emergency protocols. Professional services require consultation booking and information gathering. Build different packages within each industry. Basic packages might include just voice AI, while premium packages include the full suite of AI agents and automation workflows. This allows you to capture customers at different price points while maximizing revenue from larger practices. The key is creating a snapshot so comprehensive and industry specific that competitors can't easily replicate them. Your deep understanding of each industry's unique challenges becomes your competitive moat. Once you set this up, then you're ready to start acquiring customers. Let's discuss that in Chapter 4, Finding Perfect Prospects. Once you've chosen your target industry, finding ideal prospects becomes much easier and more efficient. You can focus your research and marketing efforts on businesses that perfectly match your solution. Start with local Google searches for your target industry. If you're focusing on dental practices, search dentist near me and scroll through multiple pages of results. Don't just look at the top ranking practices. Often the ones on pages 2 and 3 need the most help. GoHighLevel's built-in prospecting tool makes this process incredibly efficient. It uses search parameters like location and keywords to identify potential customers, and then generates a marketing audit report that provides insights into the prospect's online presence regarding their listings and reviews. The prospecting tool analyzes each business's online presence and identifies specific problems your AI agents can solve. It shows you which businesses have poor review response rates, inconsistent online listings, or limited customer communication capabilities. You can also use ChatGPT to help identify prospects by asking it to generate lists of businesses in your target industry within specific geographic areas. Ask for businesses that typically struggle with customer communication or have high call volumes. Since you're targeting a specific industry, you can create highly targeted advertising campaigns. Instead of generic AI automation ads that compete with thousands of others, you create dental practice automation ads that speak directly to your ideal prospects. Your content marketing becomes much more effective too. Instead of writing generic blog posts about AI, you create specific content like how modern dental practices are using AI to never miss another patient call, or the 5 communication mistakes that cost restaurants thousands in lost revenue. Look for businesses showing signs of growth or expansion. Companies that are actively marketing themselves, posting regularly on social media, or have recently moved to larger locations are more likely to invest in AI solutions. Once you have their attention, let's talk about what you can say in Chapter 5, crafting irresistible outreach messages. When you're targeting a specific industry, your outreach messages become much more powerful because you can speak directly to industry-specific problems and use language that resonates with your prospects. Here's an example outreach message for a dental practice. Hi, Dr. Smith. I noticed your practice has excellent patient reviews, but I saw several comments about patients having trouble getting through during busy appointment times. I specialize in helping dental practices ensure they never miss another potential patient call, even during procedures or lunch breaks. I just helped Dr. Martinez's practice increase new patient bookings by 43% by implementing a system that handles calls professionally 24/7. Would you be interested in seeing a quick demo of how this works specifically for dental practices? Here's an example outreach message for restaurants. Hi, Sarah. I noticed your restaurant has amazing Google reviews, but I saw a few comments about customers having difficulty making reservations during dinner rush. I work exclusively with restaurants to solve this exact problem. I recently helped Tony's Bistro capture 37% more reservations by ensuring they never miss another call, even when the dining room is packed. Would you like to see how this works? The demo takes about 3 minutes and shows exactly how it would work for your restaurant. The key is leading with industry-specific observations and outcomes rather than generic AI technology. You're positioning yourself as someone who understands their specific business challenges. The focused approach means higher response rates because prospects immediately understand you're speaking directly to them rather than broadcasting to everyone. Once you get a response, the next time is to actually meet with the prospect by having a discovery call. By targeting an industry, your calls are much more effective because you can ask specific questions that demonstrate deep understanding of their business challenges. For dental practices, ask about their current appointment scheduling process, how they handle emergency calls after hours, what happens when staff is with patients and phones ring, and how they manage patient follow-ups and reminders. Listen for emotional language that reveals frustration. When dentists say, "It drives me crazy that we miss potential patients because we're in procedures," or "I hate that patients can't reach us after hours," you've identified the pain points your AI agents solve directly. Quantify the impact using industry-specific metrics. Ask, how much is a new patient worth to your practice over their lifetime? And how many potential patient calls would you estimate you miss per week? This helps calculate the real cost of their communication problems. Present your solution using their specific language and scenarios. Instead of generic AI explanations, say, based on what you've told me about missing patient calls during procedures, here's exactly how our dental AI assistant would handle those situations. Offer to set up a free trial using their actual practice information. Say, why don't we configure the AI with your practice's specific services, hours, and protocols? You can test it for 30 days with real patient calls and see exactly how it performs. This risk-free trial approach works especially well because you can quickly customize your industry template with their specific information, making it feel like a custom solution built just for them. The industry focus makes these conversations feel more like consultations between peers rather than sales pitches from vendors. Now, to be clear, you don't have to do any cold outreach or any sales calls. You could just create a website and offer your product for a free trial or purchase. But the more you charge for your software, the more likely they are to expect a demo or some kind of personalized touch. Let's talk about that more in Chapter 7, pricing for maximum profitability. You could structure your pricing based on the number and type of AI agents rather than generic monthly fees. This allows you to clearly demonstrate value while maximizing revenue potential. Here's a proven pricing structure that works across most industries. One voice AI agent for phone calls starts at $297 per month. Voice AI plus conversation AI for text and social media is $497 per month. 2 voice AI agents plus automation AI for workflows is $697 per month. Let's do the math to show you the income potential. To reach $10,000 per month in recurring revenue, you need 14 clients at the basic level or 10 clients at the premium level or any combination in between. For example, if you have 8 clients paying $697 and 6 clients paying $297, then that would be $7,356 in monthly recurring revenue. Add just a few more clients and you're easily over $10,000 per month. The beautiful thing about this business model is that each new client increases your monthly recurring revenue without significantly increasing your cost or workload. Once the AI agents are properly configured, they run automatically. Also, consider offering annual payment discounts to improve cash flow and client retention. A 2-month discount for paying annually upfront gives you working capital while making clients feel like they're getting a great deal. Don't expect new customers to purchase annual plans without a little extra help from you or a sales rep to convince them of the lasting impact you will deliver. Which brings me into Chapter 8, Overcoming Objections. When you focus on an industry, objection handling is much more effective because you can address concerns with specific examples from their industry rather than generic responses. When a dental practice says, "This sounds expensive," redirect to patient value. "Dr. Johnson, what's the lifetime value of a typical patient to your practice? If our system captures just 1 additional patient per month who would have otherwise been missed, it pays for itself." Most practices tell us they capture 3 to 5 additional patients monthly, making this one of their highest ROI investments. Another objection could be something like, "Our patients want to talk to real people," becomes easier to address with industry context. You're absolutely right, and that's exactly what happens. When a patient calls about a toothache, the AI immediately recognizes the urgency and transfers them to your staff with all the details already collected. For routine appointment scheduling, patients actually prefer the immediate response they get from AI over waiting on hold. Address timing objections with urgency specific to their industry. I understand you want to think about it. Just remember that every day you wait, potential patients are calling competitors who answer immediately. In your industry, first contact often determines which practice gets the patient. The key is always bringing objections back to their specific business impact rather than defending technology features. Here's what I suggest for next steps. First, click the link below for an exclusive 30-day free trial of GoHighLevel. This is twice as long as their normal 14-day trial, giving you extra time to set up your white label business and test your first AI agents without any cost. Step 2 is choosing your target industry based on your existing connections and knowledge. Focus on one industry initially rather than trying to serve everyone. Step 3 is setting up your white label domain and branding. Create professional materials that position you as an AI automation expert rather than a GoHighLevel reseller. Step 4 is building your industry-specific AI agent snapshot using the techniques I've shown you. Test it thoroughly with realistic scenarios before approaching prospects. Step 5 is using GoHighLevel's prospecting tool to identify your first 10 ideal prospects in your target industry. Step 6 is reaching out with personalized messages that speak directly to industry-specific problems rather than generic AI benefits. The bottom line is that the AI revolution is creating unprecedented opportunities for entrepreneurs who can bridge the gap between advanced technology and practical business solutions. Small businesses need AI automation, but they don't know how to implement it safely and effectively. Your future self will thank you for taking action right now instead of waiting for tomorrow. Coming up next, I show you how you can set up each AI agent step by step, so check that out if you haven't already, and I'll see you over there.